She was born with an eyeball under her shirt as a baby, and they didn't remove it, so she has this like weird eye down there. Huh. She can see things.
That's impressive.
All right. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to SourceFedNERD. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm DJ Wooldridge.
So we're going to be talking a little bit about Marvel's most anticipated film of this year.
2014.
Welcome to 2014.
Hey,
nice to see you in 2014, DJ.
Nice to see you, Steve.
So Guardians of the Galaxy comes out August 1st, 2014, tentatively. There's a big gap. We've got a long time to go before that comes out. So the reason why we're even doing this damn thing is because an image was released while we were on our break, and we want to talk about it. The first official still from Guardians of the Galaxy was dropped on us like a beautiful Marvel Christmas present. Don't open till after Christmas, they said. And our first official look at the characters, the main characters of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Who do we got in there, DJ?
This whole team is based on Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning's reimagination of Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Chris Pratt as Peter Quill / Star-Lord, Zoe Saldana as Gamora.
She looks great.
It's a hot green chick. We got Dave Bautista as Drax the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Can I have one nerd quibble
Go ahead.
real quick?
Go ahead, quibble away.
In the comic books, it's like tattoos that he has. In this, it doesn't look like that. It looks like
scars.
Or something. Like, it's kind of weird.
We'll see what they do with that. I mean, look, but that's the beauty about this Marvel movie universe stuff, is they can kind of do whatever the hell they want.
That's very true.
And I think that no matter what they do with the characters on a personal level, they're still going to satisfy the fan base of the comics in some ways. And if not, you guys just have to get over it. Because I mean, they're kind of two different worlds, and you kind of just have to deal with it. I mean, it's happening whether you want it or not.
Well, and if you're worried about fan service, there is a talking raccoon with a machine gun. We're getting a talking raccoon with a machine gun before we get Wonder Woman on the big screen.
Yeah, and I don't think any comics fans figured Rocket Raccoon would make it to the big screen
before
Wonder Woman.
And of course, he's being voiced by Bradley Cooper, which...
It's a strange choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Bradley Cooper. I didn't like him very much in American Hustle, but we'll just have to see. I mean, I think it's going to work out.
It'll probably be fine. It's weird to me that they didn't go with a voice actor, and especially, I wonder if it was cheaper for them to get Bradley Cooper to just do the voice of the character instead of like hiring him to be Star-Lord. Because Bradley Cooper's like one of the biggest actors out right now.
Maybe they like chose him to be the lead first, and then he was like, "This is how much I want, bro."
And they're like, "Cool, Rocket Raccoon."
Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, we're gonna put you behind a CG character.
And then Vin Diesel as Groot, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got a big tree humanoid person, and you got to have a deep booming voice for that. And I hope they don't add any post-processing on Vin Diesel's voice. They don't really have to. We got a little bit of a tease of Guardians of the Galaxy at the end of Thor 2.
Yeah, which is becoming standard with a lot of Marvel movies. The end teasers are better than the actual movies themselves.
It's true, and I don't know why. I think it's because they're teasing really exciting shit. And like once you see a movie like Thor 2, there's not much exciting happening in the movie itself. So once they tease you with like the more exciting thing, which is Guardians of the Galaxy, then you're like, oh, and then you're tricked into thinking Thor was good.
Exactly. It was amazing.
Oh, that was so good.
I didn't get to talk about Thor 2 with you and Trisha in your review.
Yeah, Trisha loved it.
Yeah.
Like almost like, are you okay? Like, why did you like it so much?
Yeah, I was not as big a fan of it, but I will say Benicio del Toro's David Bowie impression was amazing.
Well, we love it.
It was my favorite part of the movie.
I love my Benicio del Toro, and I love him very much in everything. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Whoop, whoop, Dr. Gonzo for life. And I'm doing the fist, if you know what that means. Try that again. Like, give me the fist. Watch this. TIE Fighter. Thanos is one of my favorite Marvel villains. Like, absolutely, because he's just a badass and he's fucking creepy looking, and he's like, the Infinity Gauntlet is terrifying, and it is actually kind of like the thing that's going to destroy the whole universe if some evil person gets it or something. So in the press release for Guardians of the Galaxy, they allude to this like magic gem that is like could end the universe. So I guess they're going to go with that like thing, that gem or whatever. That like,
I don't know if it's the same one, because on the Infinity Gauntlet, which we saw a brief glimpse of in Thor, in Thanos we saw a little bit of, and his big thing is trying to get the Infinity Gauntlet, and there's gems. And so I guess the Tesseract was one. That stupid Aether stuff was another one.
Yeah, which I didn't like at all.
So I guess maybe it's a third one.
Can I just say that Aether stuff just looked like sperm in a swimming pool
It
to
did.
me.
It looked like Satan's sperm.
But just like color corrected to look like Satan's sperm. From what we're talking about with the end of Thor 2, with the Collector, and with the reveal that the Tesseract and the sperm is an Infinity Gem. I can only assume we're talking about another Infinity Gem.
Exactly.
And then we're leading up to like this big showdown with Thanos. How much do we think Thanos is going to be involved in this one?
Here's what I'm thinking. I was going to see what you thought about this. I don't think Thanos is going to figure a lot into this movie. Like, he's definitely going to be in the background because he connects to a lot of characters, and Ronan's supposedly working for him. But I'm wondering if... So, the Avengers is obviously their big merger movie.
Yes.
And then the Guardians of the Galaxy is another team. And then they're making, on Netflix, they're making the Defenders. Do you think they're building Thanos for an even bigger merger movie?
Oh my God.
Avengers plus Defenders plus Guardians of the Galaxy?
I mean, think of...
like their big, like, and they call it like the Infinity,
the Infinity War or something, or like whatever that was. Yeah. That's madness. Because we always talked about how the problem with Spider-Man 3 was like, you got Sandman, you got Venom, you got all this crap, and there's like, it's way too many villains like mashed up into one movie. And now we've got the new Spider-Man 2 coming out.
Which looks absurd.
Which looks absurd, but like, did you see that trailer in 3D, man?
No.
That looks so cool. I mean, it looks like a big spectacle, which is why you go to see these comic book movies anyway. You don't really go to be compelled by the story, because if you want to be compelled by the comic book stories, read the fucking comic books. There's the good stories. You want to see these characters come to life in a big CG spectacle, then go see the movies. That's kind of my opinion on all these. If we ever did this like crazy, massive, mega Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy mashup with like everybody, it would be like insanity. It would have to be like an Avengers movie with the Avengers being the focal point, with Thanos being like the bad guy, and then like
you sprinkle in Chris Pratt and Daredevil and some stuff.
But yeah, I would say instead of sprinkling them in, like wait until like all hope is lost, and then bam, the Guardians of the Galaxies come in, and bam, like whatever the Defenders come in, and then it's like a big fucking awesome Silver Surfer's there, Wolverine's there, Spider-Man's there.
Because those characters are in no way owned by another company.
No, of course not, and it's all about the fans wanting to see them on the screen, and nothing about money and greedy bullshit.
Nope.
We've got a fucking awesome image, we've got a press release, and still we have to wait till August
to see the movie.
So, but they showed like a really cool teaser at Comic-Con, which I heard was fucking amazing. We didn't get to get in because that Hall H line was massive. So if you guys got to go in there, let us know what you thought about that awesome trailer in the comments down below so we can nerd about it and feel sad.
Describe it in such detail that we're there with you.
Exactly. I want to feel like I can smell the BO from the nerds around me, and also I want to feel the camaraderie of the friends and the people that are like me, but with less of a hygiene regimen.
Exactly. The communal effervescence without the communicable diseases.
That's very well said. Thanks. From now till August, we're probably going to get a lot of little sprinkles here and there. We've got Captain America coming out.
And we'll probably get a trailer for Guardians with Captain America.
We'll probably get a trailer with Captain America, hopefully. I mean, we can only assume. And then hopefully we get another great morsel at the end of Captain America, another Guardians of the Galaxy tease. So we've got a lot to go on. My final thoughts for all of this are, like, I just want to see how the hell they're going to sell this, like, fucking talking raccoon that's a gun-toting maniac to audiences. I think they're going to love him. He might steal the show.
He probably will. I think the way they're going to sell him is by hiring Bradley Cooper to do
That's a great idea. They should do that.
They should do that.
So thank you guys so much for watching our little nerd rant on the Guardians of the Galaxy. If you guys want to see more of our shows, you can click this annotation down here and see all the fun videos. Look at that!
Yeah.
And look at that!
That's fun.
Whoa, look at that!
Oh, geez.
Hey, you remember that?
Fun times.
Also, please click like and subscribe because that would be fun. You can subscribe to the channel and watch all of our cool shit. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm DJ Woldridge.
DJ, the fire that took down my childhood home also killed several dogs.
Oh, I don't care about the dogs.
They weren't my family dogs, so I didn't care.
They don't matter.